Good afternoon, TikTok. All of my videos go from TikTok to Facebook automatically if you want to share them. But there is an ideal for governor that I would like to put out. I am not, and I've talked about this earlier, asking a single individual ever for $1. I do not have a fund for being governor. I've never had a fund for being governor. I am tired of seeing people ask for money to run for offices that are not for sale. It is not making logical sense, and it is not something that we are teaching our children to pay an individual for a job that they are not doing because you haven't been elected yet, and then you still pay them when they get elected through taxpayer funding. That doesn't make sense to pay you prior to being elected. Now, if you put this in context for individuals, if you need to, unless you are provided a written contract of work, then you can't hold me accountable for taking money prior to having done the job. It's a gift. And I don't want a gift on an empty promise. It doesn't make sense. If I do not get hired, what happens to your money? Stop supporting the exact lobby mentality that has gotten us where we are today, is what I'm asking people to do. Stop supporting the same lobby mentality that has gotten us where we are today. It is high time that you support and help build the type of candidate that you want to see. My candidate, the candidate that I'm trying to be for you, is one that is coming into office to input legislation that is going to benefit the majority at all times. Understand that. It needs to benefit the majority mentality. I am not professing for being equal. I am simply saying that I will do what is necessary to benefit the majority. And if I cannot, for whatever reason, I'm outvoted, there are laws that we need to address. There are people in place that are holding up the process. I will give you those reasons and a plan of action to knock those walls down. So again, get behind me for support purposes, for each other. That's really where we are. That should be all of our mindsets, because I promise you, I know every single one of us is wondering, what is going on in our government today? So let's take this state and start to reform some of these practices until we can reform all of these practices so that the majority can finally see them as a healthy way forward.